So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly, and in this video I'll show you how you can send 1000 plus emails to all the customers in a single click, and that too without any manual intervention, notifying them about any major sale you launch. So to do this, you have to open the workflow builder of Pabbly Connect if you are an existing user like me. But if you are a new user, open a new tab and search for pabbly.com/connect in your browser and open the landing page of Pabbly Connect. And then in the top right corner, you're going to see the option of sign up for free. So click on this sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of tasks free every month to explore Pabbly Connect. Then log in inside Pabbly Connect, open your workflow builder and follow me. So this is the most important window of our automation because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger starts the process and the actions are results towards the same. So to get started, we have to click on this add trigger button. For the trigger application, we have to search for Google Sheets and select it. For the event, we have to select it as new or updated spreadsheet row and click on this connect. Now we have received this webhook URL, so copy this webhook URL and open your Google Sheets. So as you can see that this is the sheet where I have the details of all my customers. Now I'm just going to connect this sheets with Pabbly Connect. So to create this connection, you have to open your Google Sheets, then go to this extensions and then add-ons, and then you have to go towards get add-ons right over here. Now you have to add an extension in the spreadsheet which is Pabbly Connect Webhooks. So search for Pabbly Connect Webhooks and select it. Now you have to install this extension. As you can see, I have already installed it right over here. After you install this extension, make sure to refresh your spreadsheet, otherwise you'll not be able to see the option of this Pabbly Connect Webhooks right over here in your extensions tab. Once you see this Pabbly Connect Webhooks, then go on this Pabbly Connect Webhooks and then initial setup. After you come over here, it is going to ask you for the webhook URL and the trigger column. So you have to copy the webhook URL and paste it right over here. Alright, and after pasting this webhook URL, for the trigger column, you have to enter the final data column on which if the data is added, so that whole of that row will be sent towards your webhook URL. So for me, the trigger column is C because I have only the 3 details to send towards webhook URL. If you have 4 details or 5 details, enter the trigger column accordingly. After entering both of this, click on this submit, and once you click on this submit, it is going to say setup configured successfully. So with this, we have successfully created a connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect, but now it is saying waiting for webhook response. So in order to capture this webhook response, open your Google Sheets and click on this send test button. Once you click on this send test button, it is saying test data sent successfully. So let's open our workflow and you're going to see that Pabbly is going to capture the response, and as you can see that it has successfully captured the response. Over here it has captured the data which I had in this first row. Alright, so now we're going to create this automation using this same data only. So let's close this Google Sheets. Now let's connect Gmail with this sheet. So to do this, click on this add new action step. For the action application, search for Gmail and select Gmail right over here. Now for the event, select send email and click on this connect. Now if you've already created a connection between Gmail and Pabbly Connect, then click on this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, follow me, click on add a new connection and then sign in with Google. Now you have to select the Gmail account with the help of which you want to create this connection, and after you select the Gmail account, you have to give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for by clicking on this allow. You can give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for because your data is 100% safe with us, no need to worry. Now it is asking for the sender's name, so I'm just going to enter the name of my company, which is Natural Glow Skincare. So I'm just going to enter it over here. For the sender's email address, we have connected this email, so it has selected it automatically if you wish, and if in your workflow the sender's email address is not getting selected, then you can click on this refresh fields and it will appear automatically. For the recipient email address, we have to enter the email address of a customer right over here, but we are not going to enter it manually by tapping it like this, but instead we will map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step, and when we insert the data from the previous step, automatically our data becomes dynamic and change with every new response received. So as you can see that we have successfully mapped this recipient email address. Now it's asking me for CC, BCC and reply to, so all of these 3 are not required. Let's move towards this email subject. We have to enter the subject of the email like this, and in this subject, I'm just going to mention the name of my customer. So over here, we are going to map it once again. So let's open this response and map the customer name. So this is the subject which says smart user, don't miss 40% off, Black Friday is live. Now for the email content, I'm going to enter the email content over here, but I'm just going to use HTML email content because I want to send advanced emails like this. If you want to send plain emails, then you can enter a plain email content and type it right over here. But if you wish to generate the HTML email content, you can use any AI tool like ChatGPT, Google Gemini, and so on. Further, over here we have attached a complete tutorial on how to create an HTML email. You can check this out too. So I have already got my content, so let me paste it over here. Now you can see that I've pasted my content, and in this content I'm just going to map the name over here also because I want to send personalized emails to all my customers. After entering this email content, for the email content type, I'm going to select it as HTML. For the labels, I'm going to select it as inbox. Now it is asking me for many another details. If you wish, you can definitely fill out these details, but if you wish, you can keep it as blank too. If you have some brochure, you can fill it out right over here. After doing all of this, click on this save and send test request. Once you click on this save and send test request, automatically the mail will be sent. So first we have to wait for a few seconds after clicking on this save and send test request, and as you can see, we have received the positive response over here. So let's open our Gmail and we're going to go back towards the inbox, and yes, you can see that we have received this mail. It says smart user, don't miss 40% off, Black Friday is live, and as you can see, the rest of the mail too. But the objective of this video was not to send the mail to a single customer, but all of the customers in this spreadsheet at once. So for that, you have to go towards this extensions, Pabbly Connect webhooks, and click on this send all data. Now all the data will be sent towards your webhook URL, which is towards Pabbly Connect, and an automated email will be sent to all the customers one by one. And yes, this is true. So let's open our Gmail and go back towards inbox, and you can see that an automated email is sent to all the customer, to test user, and to all the customer one by one. As you can see, only the name is getting changed. The rest of the mail is exactly the same right over here. And yes, this is no magic. This is the power of automation which we have created right now. Not only to all of these customers, but if you want that whenever you add the new customer details, a mail should be sent to that customer too. So you have to go towards this extensions, Pabbly Connect webhooks, and make sure that this send on event button is switched on. Then this is also possible. So like this, you can send 1,000 emails in a single click to all the customers. So go and try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Till then, if you wish, I'm just going to attach the workflow URL of this workflow in the description box below. You can check it out. You can check on my mail content and everything and create this for your own business. Thank you for watching. So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can connect many more applications. And now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.